Okay. I think we're live. I know we're live on TikTok. I didn't realize. Whoa. I don't know what's going on with my mic. What is going on? Why does everything decide to break the second I start doing anything? Okay. You can still hear me, but for some... Is that better? Whoa. Fuck. Fuck. I thought I had this issue solved. For some reason when I do this, it's fine. It needs something to ground, I guess. Because the second I let go of it, do I have? That was tough. Yeah, I thought I had this issue solved. Well, that's not better. But for some reason, hello, welcome. Everything's breaking! Okay. Oh, it's because I... Hello, welcome everybody, sorry. I dropped my phone. Okay. Okay. Hi. Welcome everybody. I have to stream for 32 minutes on TikTok so that I can do the better streams. So for the people on TikTok, I'm sorry that this is going to be such a mid-stream for you, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm on YouTube up here. I'm on TikTok down here. So you both are going to have to share me for like 30 minutes. Today, oh, I probably should turn monitoring off. Okay, no more double audio, yay! So today we're gonna be finishing. Well, not finishing. We're on the last stretch of Rylee Adventure, episode 1, or not episode. Rylee Adventure, Poor Decision. We're on the last stretch of it. This is the final stretch of the short. And I wanted to record me animating some of it, man. That so if you guys are on TikTok, the better stream is on YouTube, but unfortunately TikTok just fucking mid. I sat here just before we start. I sat here for 30 minutes, 30 whole minutes trying to figure out TikTok, trying to get TikTok working. TikTok wasn't working, and yeah, so hindsight, TikTok mid and YouTube better, but yeah, so I am now at least live on both of them. I'm live on both YouTube and TikTok now. I really hope when I join this doesn't give double audio, which it doesn't. Cool beans, that's always great to see. I've changed my profile picture for the first time in a long while. Well, except on YouTube, I just recently changed it. But on what is it? Whoa, Fear joined. Everybody's joining on TikTok. You're my FYP. Cool. Hello everyone, welcome. Everyone coming in right now, we are going to be animating the final minutes of Poor Decisions. Well, the first and final minutes. Basically with Poor Decisions right now, this is actually the oh, people on TikTok, I am so sorry. You should me and Jack come over? Jack already came over today. Jack already came over. If y'all want to, sure. I have work at 4. I'll be off at 10. But yeah, if you want to come over. Jack knows my address. Bro, without me? Yeah! Fear, I have never had you over at my place. Never. I don't think you want to be over here. But for the people on YouTube, this is my animation software, as you all know. Flip a clip. For the people on TikTok, I'm sorry TikTok is mid and wouldn't let me stream through my computer because I have to stream like a half an hour on TikTok before I can stream on my computer. So this will be our first stream together. Hi, how are you? I know I look kind of smexy, but Loki, you should go with Jack. All right, see ya. Have a good stream. Okay. Well, I can't go with Jack because he already left, but yeah. I don't know. Hello. Anyways, so this is the opening scene to Poor Decisions. It's the opening scene. We don't have a background.
Oh shit! You hit the fence! Riley! Well, you're probably wondering how we got here. So let's start from the beginning. When I was born. Alright.
Oh, I just realized there's double audio. I don't need this audio on today because my mic is like literally right next to. My mic is literally right next to the tablet. I'm sorry, people on TikTok. I wish you guys could see this. But for some reason, some stupid reason, it wouldn't allow me to go on my computer. So we're gonna do the first 30 minutes. No computer, just me talking to you face to face. My background's cool though. My background's cool. Yo, what's up? But yeah, so the tank's coming across the screen. Pacey's like, "Oh, it's the fence!" And then when it cuts to this scene, there will be a scene of it going towards a building. And then Pacey freaks out. He goes, "Rylee, oh!" And then see, the people on TikTok think I'm crazy because you guys can't see. Wait, actually, hold on. I have a question. What inspires you to do animation? 2016, my brother passed, and that kind of pushed me to make my show. It was about 2016 when he went away, so it just kind of pushes me to make my animations. Anyways, so for the people on TikTok, this is very scuffed. I'm sorry you guys can't see this. But, so basically the tank comes in, and he's driving towards a building, and then he screams, and then another one of Pacey comes on the screen. He's like, well, you're probably wondering how we got here. And then he's like, so let me take you back to the beginning, when I was born. And I'm like, well, no, Pacey, we're not going to go that far, because that is way too much animation. We don't have that in the budget, so we're just going to start from the beginning when I told him not to make poor decisions. That is the entire plot synopsis of this Poor Decisions. Is Rylee is trying to get Pacey to not do poor decisions. Pacey's trying to get Rylee to make poor decisions. So, in suit, they go make poor decisions together, and then eventually, Rylee decides, you know what? We're going to make poor decisions. We're going to make poor decisions forever. That's why it's called Poor Decisions Forever. But, yeah. So, we're actually not going to animate the bit. We're actually going to go to the Trenton bit. Yes! So this is the Trenton post-credit scene. Right after the episode ends, all the boys come home. And, Trenton was already home. But they crashed a tank into the backyard, so Trenton's all fed up, you know. And then he busts into his room. I don't know. See, this part actually has a background. I know. So Trenton busts into his room, and he's like, man, I hate my friends. My life sucks. Sorry, my boss is texting me. Well, I know your channel from YouTube recommended. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know you came from YouTube side. That's cool. Well, thank you for joining my TikTok live. I'm actually live on YouTube. It's probably a lot better to be a YouTube fan right now, because for some reason TikTok was being stupid and wouldn't allow me to live stream on TikTok with the fancy computer I have, the $2,000 computer. But it's okay. TikTok is always a lot funner because I just get like random encounters with people. YouTube's a lot slower streaming wise. You're welcome. And I talked to you once a long time ago. You would change my name? Probably. Yeah. See, like one of the things, we will eventually get to animation. I now, one of the lives, my name is, I don't know if I remember. I've met a lot of people over the years. Guys, I'm gonna go on 2 side tangents, and then we're gonna start animating, for real. It's all right. Well, so I have been a YouTuber for 10 years now, or it's coming up to 10 years. January 16th will be my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. Been doing YouTube for 10 years, basically. Right now it's 9, but I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. I've been doing TikTok since about 19, so about 5-6 years. 2019 I started TikTok. I wasn't consistent on TikTok. Still, I'm not consistent on TikTok, but I've been doing TikTok for about 5 or 6 years. So in total, I've put in a lot of time on the internet, and in that time, I have met thousands of people. That's a long time. Yeah, like, because on my main channel, on my main YouTube channel, the first one, I reached over 100,000 subscribers, and then it died, like, tragically. I still post on it, but it's dead. And then on my second channel, which I've been doing for about 2 or 3 years now, I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers on that. And then obviously TikTok. I have TikTok, which I've been doing. This is the second account. The first account, the lives are disabled, and that was a big part of why I love TikTok. Because during the beginning, when I didn't have all the equipment, TikToks were really nice. They were really good. They're really nice. I love doing TikTok lives. And because I didn't have all the fancy technology I have, YouTube at the time wouldn't allow me to stream on my phone anymore. At least they're nice. Yeah. So TikTok was really good for live streams back in the day when I didn't have all the technology I have now. Now that I have all the technology, I'm able to stream on YouTube, but now I can't do high quality streams on TikTok, which I love, but you know, it's just the way that their like streaming stuff is. It's just really complicated to try and like I can't do streaming through like OBS or anything, which would be infinitely easier. But yeah. So yeah, I just got told I'm working on Friday and not today, so the stream will be a little longer than I thought it was. It's alright, I understand. I forgot what the other side tangent was gonna be. Yeah, I was gonna go on another side tangent, but I forgot what it was. Okay, we're gonna get into animating. I'm still gonna chat, but I think 4 pixels is the correct amount. I'm not sure, but I think it's the correct amount. I think 4 pixels is the correct amount. Guys, I should do a musical song about the style of Rylee Adventures. I don't know why recently I've just been on such a music kick. Oh, wait, BRB, I have to go. Okay, that's cool. Thank you for joining. You keep me company. But yeah, I don't know why. Like I've the last month I've worked on 3 songs. One of them is obviously the Poor Decisions one, releasing on July 6th. Technically, another version of the Poor Decisions song, because instead of you know like censoring the song or anything, I just went back through and I recorded a second version of the song. So instead of all I ever wanted was some real stitches, all I ever wanted was some real bitches, I went all I ever wanted was some real stitches, all I ever wanted was some real women. Like I basically just went back through and re-recorded the same song, which didn't turn out very well. So last night, which is why my vocals are a little gravelly at the bottom. Last night I went through and I re-recorded all of my... Whoa! Is that Felicity? I know who that is. Why are you a number... Wait, hold on. Hold on there. Why are you a #1 fan? Why are you a top fan? Felicity, you should have your brother come and crash my stream. When he gets off. I don't think he's off yet. That's cool. I've never seen that before. I've never seen the top fan thing on YouTube. I don't know when they implemented that. I know that they've had it on TikTok. I didn't know they had that on YouTube. He's at work also. You're really quiet. There, is that a little bit more loud? That actually really fucking hurt. That really hurt. My vocals are not prepared. Here, let me I don't want to turn up the mic, because if I turn up the mic, then the fuzziness is going to also turn up with it. You hear that? I could switch mics. I just like using this mic because I like speaking into it. There, is that better? Oh my. Whoops. Whoops. Let's turn this mic down. There, is that better? I don't need that mic anymore. I'm a big boy. I have my headset mic. Is that better? Holy shit. What's up, life, death, that? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Sorry, I keep missing. Sounds better? Okay. I'm gonna turn it down slightly. Mainly because I don't want to blow out your eardrums. For the people on YouTube. This is Trenton, by the way. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn back on the... Okay. You're gonna get a little bit of double audio, but I'm gonna have to turn back on the audio because I don't have my mic right next to it anymore.
Man, I hate my friends. My life sucks. Man, I hate my friends.
Two, three, four. One, two, three, four. See, I gotta be entertaining. I actually have to be entertaining today because I'm doing TikTok, but it's not showing off any of the animating I'm doing. That was a... Was that entertaining? Was that burp entertaining? Thomas! Welcome. Welcome, Thomas. Let God. That is a very interesting name. Let God do the thing. We're gonna make poor decisions. Gonna make all the lines. Gonna make poor decisions. We're gonna spin out of line. At some point, I have to go wake Father Studios and tell him I'm not working today. Actually, give me like one moment. I'm gonna go do that right now. I'll be right back. Don't leave me. Wait, hold on. I have a thing. I have a thing. Hold on. On YouTube, not on TikTok, unfortunately. But TikTok, I will be right back. Shit. I'm back. Nothing. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Nothing broke. Oh. Okay. There's that. Put the stand back into a stand. Okay. What I get for making a bet. Okay. Yar, mateys.
When I got my driver's license, I signed up to become an organ donor. If you're 16, you can become an organ donor too.
Turn off! I don't want an ad! Okay. Let me get my life back together really quick. Okay. My life is now back together. Okay. And I'm back. Am I going crazy? Would I even know? Why is my mic quiet now? Now it isn't. Hot dog. Oh boy. I can't wait to get back to animating poor decisions. Huh? So seeing the number one mark on Felicity, I assume she is post. What? He's the one that messaged me. The other Jack. They know. They know. Oh! Yeah, I'll let him know. I'll actually message him right now. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying now. Alright, just give me one moment. I have to go message Jack. See my boss? See my boss's name? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so give you guys a little bit of lore. What is this? That's a book. I don't want a book. Where's the other book? It's also up my ass. Okay, so little lore. My boss and my regular job, his name is Jack, right? And now, well, not now. My friend Caden, that you guys may know as Walk on Gaming. His name okay. Sorry. But yeah, my friend, his name is also Jack. So, my father studios went and asked me if I was gonna go tell Jack that I was off, and I was like, "What? What do you mean? I did. Jack was the one that messaged me." And then he's like, "No, your friend Jack." And I was like, "Oh, I'm kind of slow. I'm kind of special. I'm kind of devious. Devious." So, yeah, I'm a little slow, but I got it. Man, I hate my friends. My life sucks. I directed this guy, so I shouldn't be mocking him. Am I going crazy? Would I even know? Am I right back where I started 13 years ago? Wanna guess the answer? A little bit of everything, all of the time. I just watched. So last night, just to give you guys a little bit of context, last night I was working on a documentary for Poor Decision, not like a documentary, not like a, you know, fancy suit and tie documentary, but just kind of like a behind the scenes, like kind of like into what it's been to make it. So not only was I working on that, but I was also, yeah, yes, you just got that. You just got that. This is Trenton. You just got that. I told you that like 40 minutes ago. Jeez, man. God save the queen, man. Yeah, if we go into the new style guide, we're just gonna pretend that that's not Dalton right there. If we go in the new style guide, this is what Trenton's supposed to look like, and his tools. Oh, sorry. I have to keep on turning it to TikTok. This is what Trenton's supposed to look like, right? Cool. Yeah. His tool is a JBL. His tool is a JBL. So like Pacey, his tools are his hands. You know, he's stretchy. He's like Luffy from One Piece. My tool's a sword. Trenton and Dalton didn't really have a tool. No, I've known since he's was being added. Yeah, give you guys a little bit of a lore drop. Trenton was originally supposed to just replace Dalton. It'll be elaborated on when we do the behind the scenes for Poor Decisions. But Trenton was originally supposed to just be playing Dalton. So the reason why his lines are a lot uh like more like cynical than they probably will be in the regular show, in the regular version of the show, is because Dalton, his character is more like flat, if that makes sense. I started after like the first couple of times Dalton was voice acting, I started writing his character more flat, mainly due to the fact that like his voice acting isn't like interstellar. Like, and I was fine with that. I was fine with it. It was some of the other people on my animation side that were kind of like, well, you know. And even in the community, not a lot of people cared for Dalton. Um, I actually did a poll a long time ago, and it was Pacey on top. Pacey was like the most liked character. Underneath him was me and Dalton, and like it was like a 60. I had it pulled up the other day. Let me look. I had it pulled up. I don't know if I do anymore. But it was like a, like, oh, hello, Otis. Guess who doesn't get to work today? Let me see. It was like a year ago I did this poll. I need to do another one. 'Cause I'm coming in on Friday. Instead. On God, like, number one, D1 Ho. Guys, my coworker called me a hoe. Let me see. Sorry. It's just taking me a moment to scroll all the way back. Actually, hold on. Sorry. No, I was mistaken. It was and this is funny. I'll even show TikTok this. This was a year ago when I did a poll asking whose favorite characters it is. It went from Pacey to Dalton to me, so it was like a perfect goddamn staircase. Can I get no, you can't get a goddamn dollar. I don't have a dollar. I was stuck like a stone before you came along. Why? I don't have a dollar. That's why you can't have a dollar. I'm broke. But yeah. So this is supposed to be Trenton. I think his character came out pretty well. And then we're currently animating him right now. I had to figure him out a little bit. I had to figure out Trenton a little bit. Cause I've been. Why are you mad? I'm not. I'm not. I I have to overreact for YouTube and TikTok so that I don't lose viewership. My phone just vibrated. Make you a person? Sure. You can voice Otis. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. For this single frame, I did his legs one pen size too thick. Oh my god. The OCD is gonna kill me. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. You could be, you could be. But instead you're just the one that Josh likes to like ground slam. Trust me, you hello, Galaxy Fade. What do you mean you see my lags on my phone? Oh, also thank you all for the hearts. I forgot to mention that. I forgot that TikTok has hearts. Thank you all for the hearts. Thank you for the 50, 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 the 20, the 30, 30! That was you? Oh. Unthank. No, I'm joking. Fuck! Why must you fail me so often? Thank you for hearting again. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I like died. Fuck! Ah! My old man bones. They're catching up to me. I used to wake up and play back in the good old days. We should do a stream of me cutting your hair. Only if this live stream gets 100,000 hearts. If this live stream gets 100,000 hearts. Have you explained the lore behind... Oh, okay, no I haven't. I have not explained the lore behind Trenton's JBL. Okay. So you guys, quick lore... So you shouldn't have to... I know. Down in the mines all of the time. Okay. So, quick lore drop. So back in the Trenton days, or back within the Dalton days of Rylee Adventures. So this is like 2 years ago now. Trenton had like recently gotten like this JBL speaker, right? And he was pretty happy about it. He got it on discount. And then we went out to like a car show. This is the last time I saw Dalton in person before unfortunate events last year. And the last time me, Dalton, and Trenton were in person, we all went into the store, and Trenton bought a second GBL with my money. He bought a second JBL. Now, this motherfucker, like, literally anywhere he goes, this motherfucker will bring his JBL speaker. Everywhere. It doesn't matter. He has aux permanently. It's like the weirdest thing. So, like, literally, if Trenton was going to be Dalton's character, I was going to write it in anyways. But now that Trenton's just Trenton, it makes it a lot easier for me to just casually write in that he has a JBL. I'm thinking about a Christmas special, and it's like a canon Christmas special, where we learn where Trenton gets his JBL from in the show. And I'm not sure if we're going to do it, because I've been talking about a Christmas special for 4 years now, 3-4 years. But I think this year we might finally do it. Because we don't have any like time restraints anymore. Rylee officially doesn't have to do anything. So it gives him more freedom to do whatever the fuck he wants. Whatever. You can... What can you do for me? What do you mean? Otis is talking gibberish. But yeah, like literally during it was during Pacey's graduation party. Trenton also had aux at Pacey's graduation party. The night before Pacey's graduation party, me and Trenton are sitting in his garage, and we are just going through like, I can make the video. Which video? I remember that. What context? I see, like, you guys have to like give me context, because you guys are talking about things that happened like 2 minutes ago. That's really hard for me to remember. But yeah, the night before, I remember the grad party. The Christmas video. Oh, you want to make the Christmas video? Otis, I don't think you can animate. Also, thank you guys for 1,000 hearts. Yeah, so. Unfortunately, I won't be putting Otis in my animation dungeon. Also, we have made a total of 1 shoe this whole time. Jesus, I'm so unproductive when I'm live. What would you do for a galaxy? I don't know.
They said it was July Fool's Day. They just texted me and told me he hadn't worked.
I am very good. I'm also live, but I'm very good. I'm not good. I don't think I'm going. TikTok crash for a moment. Misinput. It was a misinput. Calm down. It was a misinput. Father Studios walked in. I need to make a Father Studios hat. That's what I need. My father wears hats. And he has rylee Adventure, or he has rylee Studios hats. We need to make a Father Studio hat. Anyways, when we hit an hour, when we hit 1 hour on down in the mines all of the time. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably just keep it as this today. I got $1 in cash tonight. Oh, okay. I forgot I still owe you $1. I'll get that dollar to you sometime. I know where you live. You live in the apartments. I know where you live. I'll just come over to your house. I have my ways, and I may or may not have been walking last night. I'm gonna leave. Bye. Goodbye. We'll see you later. Riley just knows how to studio. I think that's what it is. Down in the mines all of the time crafting. Goodbye. Oh, Guys, don't post comments that are gonna put the flag warning on. I don't know how to turn that off. Your caption is wrong? What do you mean my caption's wrong? My file is loading on. Check the spelling. Yeah, the spelling's probably incorrect. Probably. It's fine. I think we've gone over this. I don't know how to spell. It's okay. Just because I'm a little retarded doesn't mean I can't do good. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Who's at your house? It's just my father and me. I don't think you guys understand. I only learned how to spell and read in the 3rd grade. And that was the starting of my learning. That was when I started to learn how to read and write. The fact that I've gotten this far is a miracle. It is a miracle. It is a genuine flex that teachers can like teach the stupidest fucking people. What? What the fuck? I apparently the stream got hit with a violation. Hate speech? Who is flagging my content? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, no, but yeah, no, it is a genuine miracle that I know how to like speak or make words. Let me join your live. I don't know if I just got a hate speech thing and I don't know. Also, you wouldn't be on the regular live. You'd just be on the TikTok one. It's not looking very good, chat. I don't know why, but for some reason every time I stream on TikTok, I get flagged. It's like people like go out of their way to flag my content. Happens every time. You were one of the day ones. I mean, not like a day one, but like you're fairly early, I guess. Yeah. I'm talking about to walk to work. I'm within walking distance. I like Otis, I don't think you realize how close me and you live together. Like I could walk to your house within like 2 minutes. I don't understand why you get driven home. You live like right next to where we work. And I'm not going to disclose where we work because it's illegal within our contract. Drop the Addy as well. Otis is going to come over here and like, I'm one of your day oneers. Now Felicity, yeah, you would be one of the day ones because you were there like way longer than Otis is. I've known you for a while, so. What is considered like a day one? Like Cause like if we're going by logistical like actual like first day, like I feel like Pacey was like the second arc of me having friends. But God damn it. Trying to hold your hand when you walk to work is wild. Feeling like I'm changed. I'm a part of your. I'm a part of that arc. You're a part of the. Yeah, yeah. The Pacey saga is a part of the second arc. The first arc was like, you know, I don't know. I feel like we've gone through like a lot of arcs. Like my first arc was just kind of like, well, actually no, Pacey probably would have been like the third arc. There was like the starting like me, it was me, Dalton, and Xander. Then the second arc would have been Team Rye Guy, and that would have spanned through like 2020 or so. And then the third arc was like the online type stuff, which Pacey would have been a part of that. Which one am I in? Uh, you're I don't know. You're probably in like the fifth arc. You're like a little down the line. You're part of the most recent one. So that's what I'm saying. Like when people refer to people as like day ones, like are they actually day ones or are they like really good friends? You were there, lurking in the shadows. Many stages, yeah. Pacey's been a good friend to me.
Man, I hate my friends. My life. Man, I hate my friends. Man, I hate my friends. My life's. Man, I hate my friends.
I feel like I'm gonna go friends. My life sucks. Just taking a little break. I'm tired. Oh. See guys, this is why animations don't come out. Riley's lazy. Okay.
How did more people show up while I'm just resting? And then they're gonna immediately leave. Hello, welcome. How did poor decisions come to be? So the first one, the first poor decisions, I remember. Actually, hold on. Let me look back on my YouTube channel because I remember the circumstances of it. Because it wasn't on this channel that I released on. It released on my main channel originally. Oh shit! Am I streaming on the Walk On Gaming channel? Whoops. Yeah, that'd probably explain. That actually explains a lot. Yeah, that explains a lot. I didn't realize I was live streaming on this channel. Whoops. I get a lot more views on the second channel. Anyways, but if we go back to, it would have been, what, 2020? Did I ever release? But yeah, I did. Okay, so it would have been this. I had just moved back in to Lincoln. This would have been like 3 years ago now. So 3 years ago when I moved back to Lincoln, I was scrolling on I believe it was TikTok or Discord, one of the two. I had found an audio bite that was like the original dude that, cause what people don't realize is that first Poor Decision short was me redoing another it was a short that somebody had posted, and it was a guy in his car, and he was like, "Should we do it? Should we go do the correct thing? Ha 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 ha! Never!" So it wasn't actually Pacey in that first short, or me. It was all a like TikTok short, and I thought it really like. I think it was about the time Pacey was having a lot of mental health issues and did the thing. So I was like, this really like matches Pacey's character. So I did the first short. It it did pretty good, I think. I think it did pretty good. And then the second short, I was like, okay, so I did the first one. Now my alarm's gonna go off. So, the next month, I was like, hey Pacey, you wanna record another Poor Decisions? And he was like, yeah, sure. No. I asked him to do another Poor Decision, so this time we're in a jail cell. Because they were doing okay, they were doing moderately good, because at the time I was still fairly smaller. I think I had hit like 500 subscribers at the time. So they were doing pretty good. So I did another one, and that one hit about 100 views. And I was like, alright, let's do a third one. Let's do a third Poor Decisions. And this is right after the pilot episode. My Rylee Adventures pilot did. Why are people asking to join my life? Anyways, this is right after the Rylee Adventures episode 1 pilot started. So, I was like, okay, let's go make another Poor Decisions. That time, the third one was completely dog crap. Like, the third Poor Decisions is my least favorite one. Because, for some reason, I took zero time into consideration. I think I animated it in a night. And you can tell, because it is just bad. It is laughably bad, the third one. So, after that one, I was like, well, I did 3 of them. I can't really go anywhere from here. And then jump 3 years later, or no, 2 years later, because I've been doing this Poor Decisions episode for a year now. I know, I'm old. Jump to 2 years later. Now we're on the other channel. And it's like, okay, I was in the middle of releasing Rylee Adventures for the third time. It's the third time I tried releasing Rylee Adventures. And I was having a bit of a, like, man, I just can't seem to write anymore. And I remember back when Poor Decisions first happened, it was like one of the first like shorts that ended popping up. And then later there'd be the other big one that did really well and cemented like me at 100,000. But the Poor Decision ones were really cool, so I was like, okay, let me go make another Poor Decision short. Except this time, I don't want to just do another like copy and paste like, oh, Poor Decisions. I want to actually create a story around it. So instead of making it Poor Decisions 4, I made it Forever because it can double as a 4 and Forever as it's part of his catchphrase is Poor Decisions Forever. So that's kind of what sparked the idea for 4. And then it was just kind of a mix of I wanted to prove myself to be a good writer, not just like copy other people, but you're big on the TV in the living room. Did you make any money off of this? No, not yet. Not yet. I've only sold, the only things I've made money off is merch. And I've sold, specifically, I remember, because I still have the pictures that people sent me when they bought the merch. There was one baseball cap. Yeah, I've only sold hats, which is the funniest part. There's one baseball cap. There was one regular, the blue one of these, the Rylee Adventure or Rylee Studios ones, one of these ones, and a beanie. Is a black beanie that was another Rylee Studios ones. I've sold 4 hats. One person I think still has it, because one of them I knew, and then a lot of the other merch, um, only has sales from me or no one at all. Because I can't get every single piece of merchandise that I make. I try to, like for instance, this is a future merch design. This isn't even out yet, but this T-shirt, I'm not expecting a single person to buy it, but it would be nice because these look really cool. They're high quality. Like I have not seen like a print on how much is it. When these come out, they're gonna be I think like $20. $20 for a t-shirt, which is the cheapest I've ever made a t-shirt. It is and this is the cheapest t-shirt I can make, is $20. I'm not going to make very much money off of it if somebody buys one t-shirt, but the t-shirts, the hats are my most profitable thing, so if you really want to support me, I would buy a hat. But I only make money off of merch. That make me one. Yeah. I've also made $20 off of TikTok. $20 off TikTok lives before my live streams got shut down. Because I was starting to get pretty big on TikTok. Why do people keep on requesting to join? They're just gonna go on my live stream and scream the N-word. But anyways, let's get back to animating. But yeah, that's kind of a big breakdown of like poor decisions. It started out as like me just kind of reanimating a short that was already existent, and then it kind of spun into its own brand where it's like now we kind of took poor decisions and made it our own. Because now when you think of Pacey, you don't think of just Pacey. You think, oh, Pacey, the poor decisions guy. I've had people walk up to me. Cue ball is here. Oh no. Not Baldi's Basics. Tell him I said hi. Or you're on the living room TV. Hi. Hello. I'm gonna start moving the eyes down. Everybody, yeah, yeah. Man, it's Poppy. They just joined the chat. Look at the lights. Yeah, but it's not like 100,000 level. It's not 100,000 level. I told you 100,000. 100,000. And I'll let you shave, or I'll let you cut my hair on live. Then again, there's not really much to cut. Am I sexual? I said 100. Oh, hello, Phoebus. Ah, my hand cramped. It's at 4.4 thousand on my end, brother. Trouble trouble shop with boo shoes, body do. Actually, it's at 4.4 thousand. And I will walk 500 miles, and I will walk 500 more. Just to be the man who walks 5,000 miles and falls down at your door. Here in a bit, I'm gonna switch streams. How dare I? What did I do? I did nothing of the sort. What time is it? Pacey's gonna come home in an hour. I need you guys to keep this. I need to keep streaming. So when Pacey comes home, he hears me on the TV. He comes and sees. You guys tell me he's here, and I go, Pacey, you need to raid the stream. You need to come and raid the stream. You need to come through my messy apartment and raid the stream. I need to do that, but I'm going to probably switch over to the Rylee Adventure channel here before long. And also take a piss break. And maybe get... How long are you going to be live? I'm probably going to be live. I'm gonna end the live stream I have right here. I'll end it at 4. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna end these two at 4. I'm gonna switch over. Hopefully, I'll get TikTok figured out and it'll work better. But I'm gonna do these until 4. And then I'm going to move over to the other stream. I'm going to move over to my Rylee Adventure channel. I'm going to move over to hopefully streaming like actual animation on TikTok. That way you guys actually have something to see at 4. Because it said I needed to have like 30 some minutes clocked in order to get like actual Thomas Eddsworld. I thought I know that. Oh, fuck it! What the hell? My goddamn fucking phone fell down. Am I going crazy? Would I even know? Am I right back where I started 13 years ago? Wanna guess the answer? Oh, that's what I was gonna. Last night, I know this side tangent is very late. Last night I watched the Bo Burnham Inside for the first time. It was really good. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. It is like it's like the biggest shitpost I've ever seen, but it's actually masterful. Like I'm 99% sure this guy like went fucking insane while doing this one. But because he hasn't posted in 5 years, Bo Burnham. He hasn't done anything like new in the last 5 years. But I think his special Inside was really good. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I forgot what I was doing. I got distracted. Anyways, so, am I going crazy? What I even know? Am I right back where I started 13 years ago? Wanna guess the answer, if there even is. Trenton isn't big enough. Okay, guys, I did toy with 20,000 for a haircut. You're not gonna hit 20,000 by the time 4 hits. Only 5.5 like I think if you if you heart too much, it stops counting because I'm still only at like 5.5k on my end. You're at uh, brother. Brother, you're selling. You're watching my live stream while at work. This makes me want a side quest. This makes me want a side quest. But yes, no, I did debate making Trenton like large comically, but also at the same time. Oh, you haven't clocked in yet? Okay. At the same time, like, I didn't want to make Trenton too big because Trenton is a big person, but I don't want to make him so big that like it overshadows everybody else. Like he is bigger than all the other guys. Like if I were to if I were to put Trenton, and this is the like current modern day like model sheet for Trenton. If I were to put Trenton over Rylee, he is like wider, I think. But like he's not like he's definitely like wider than Pacey. Pacey's probably the skinny out of all of us. Is this how it ends? I forgot what I was doing again. It's only showing 6 on my end, brother. Am I going crazy? Would I even know? Hold on. There we go. You able to see it? Yeah, 6.1. It's only showing 6. Ah! Five Nights at Freddy's! I want to make a poor decision. Was that the secret of the mimic? I have so many cameras right now. But, yeah. I'm gonna go on another restroom break. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna do a little bit more animating, and then I'm gonna close and reopen the stream. What is what? Well, man, you just followed me. But yeah, I'll be back. It says 6.3 thousand right now. Oh, and I'm gonna leave my microphone in here so you guys don't hear me pee. Was that the bite of 87? Bye bye. Please come on back. Putting water in the fridge for when Trent or Pacey might come over. Because Pacey's a little gremlin and he likes water. Is this how it ends? I'm gonna for the last 15 minutes, I'm gonna draw on this stream before I switch over to the other channel. What should I draw? Tommy! Jesus Christ, Garrett. You just dropped in like that? It's been so long. Guys, what should I draw? Garrett, here in a moment, I'm gonna shut off the stream. I'm switching the streams. Not like immediately, but in like 15 minutes if you're still here, I'm gonna switch the streams. What is that supposed to mean? Pacey likes water. That's what I'm saying. Pacey's a little gremlin and he likes water instead of like, I don't know, Coca-Cola like the rest of us. Alright. It's nice to see you. I haven't done TikTok in so long, which is like our only form of communication. Draw you. I very horrible drawing women. Just to preface this. There you go. Actually, no, most of the time you actually wear your hair up in a... This input, hold on. That is a tragic hairline I just gave you. There you go. That looks nothing like you. Wait, hold on. Let me make it the canon version. Hold on. There we go. You have to make the head smaller too. As I said, I suck at drawing women. There you go, see? I mean, you have me added on Insta. Oh, I probably do. I just suck at remembering. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I absolutely suck at drawing women. If you couldn't tell by the fact that like every character in Rylee Adventure is a male. Mostly, I just don't want to like get like in trouble because like all of my characters are like wide. What's your TikTok? Rylee, it's just Rylee Adventure. It'd be just Rylee Adventure. Are you gonna dual screen it? Are you gonna watch the TikTok and the YouTube? YouTube's a bit delayed, so yeah, TikTok would probably be the way to go for like super quick. And I can't stop myself from falling down. And I can't stop myself from falling down. Maybe you found a way to let me down slowly. Little sympathy, I hope you can show me. I wanna go and I'll be so lonely. Oh no, Cue Ball wants it? Okay. Okay. He can follow me. Oh no. No! I see him! He's arisen! He's come! I see him! Why is your name Johnson 5? Why is your name Johnson 5? You are not the Johnson 5. That is so wild. Also, I didn't even know you had a TikTok account. Hashtag favorite son. That's all I gotta say. Hashtag favorite son. I'm the one who doesn't cause trouble. I have Father Studios and then I have Cue Ball. I don't know. You're not that old, you have a TikTok? Try to draw Phoebe? Alright, hold on. We gotta get the thick glasses. Okay. And then we gotta get the bowl cut. As I stated earlier, I suck at drawing women. It's just an objective fact. There we go. Phoebe's not gonna like that one. Phoebe's the one with glasses, right? Yeah, Phoebe wears glasses, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm old. Okay. She wears contacts? Oh. Well. She used to wear glasses. See, I have the entire... I have Pacey's entire family in my chat right now. They're making sure I don't defame his character. Pacey doesn't want me to make any too bad poor decisions, otherwise he'll sick the Johnson 5 on me. He'll sick the Johnson 5 to come take me down if I make too much of a poor decision in his character. Okay, so I'm just going to draw Pacey, right? And he's just vibing. Alright, this is just a sketch. I'm not going to worry about proportions or whatever. He's grooving. Maybe he's doing the whip and nay nay. I don't know. Whatever old people like him do. You want to be drawn? Well, cue ball. I'll draw you behind Pacey. Her. You're about to attack Pacey, right? See? Ah, fuck. There you go. So you're about to attack Pacey, right? And then Trenton, obviously, has like the JBL like pressed up right against him. Switch YouTube accounts? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm finishing up my drawing. Oh yeah. Making the music waves in the room. Boom. Okay. So I have Cue Ball sneaking up on Pacey, Trenton making big noise, and then Riley over here in the corner, quickly finishing up my drawing. Given one of these. There we go. Yep. Riley Adventure. There we go, see? Peak fiction. Okay, I'm gonna switch accounts now, so goodbye, ladies, gentlemen, cue ball. I'll see. Oh, fucking son of a fucking motherfucking mother trucking. Hada. Goodbye, TikTok. I'll miss you. Okay. And then goodbye, YouTube. I'll be back on the other channel.